It's April 10th, 2016, year 2. And a few things I've learned from last year, I've written them down, and so that I don't forget them like we did last year. A few things. First of all, you need your hive of bees, or your package of bees. Okay, that's a 3-pound package. You need your hive prepped and ready to go. I've actually got honey and pollen from last year in there to help these guys get started so they don't have to go looking for stuff. The queen is, I've been told the queen's more likely to start laying eggs earlier if there's drawn comb, food, pollen and honey in there. Your hive tool, a few tools that you need: your hive tool, spray bottle with sugar, brush, pocket knife, or a nail or a screw or something to pull the cork out of the queen cage. We'll show you that. Marshmallow or some other kind of candy. Some duct tape. I duct tape my queen cage on to the top. Some people thumbtack them, screw, something like that, just something to secure your queen cage with. Sometimes your queen cage doesn't come with a little piece of strapping, and you might need something to use for the strapping. Let's see, a feeder of some sort. We have the honey in there, so we don't need to worry about putting a bottle of sugar water or something on there. Honey is the best food for them. A pair of pliers. Sometimes you need the pliers to get this cage out of here, to grab that lip. So I've got that too. Good Leatherman's good to have. It's got everything on there. Your veil or protective clothing. I just use the veil. An entrance reducer. Last year I used wood blocks. This year I'm trying something different. I'm putting some number 8 hardware cloth in so that it's open for air, but the bees, it's a smaller reduced entrance. It's still a reduced entrance. So
okay.
We'll see how that goes this year.
Careful, Daddy, with the bees.
Other things you might want: smoker. If it's cool when you're doing your hiving your bees, which is not preferred, then you can smoke them rather than getting them wet with the sugar water. Especially if you're doing it in the evening, which is the ideal time. This is actually morning because it was raining real hard last night and hailing, so we couldn't do it last night. Let's see, I already said the bee brush, smoker, and one thing we did last year was we went out, because we started doing the bees, we got EpiPens. They're fairly expensive. However, if you go online, you can find coupons to get them cheaper. So if you're going to do that, get them cheaper. Oh, did forget one thing. Some of these boxes come with a little board on top, some don't. If it doesn't, like mine, you'll need to have a small piece of wood or something to cover that hole once you pull the feeder can out. So, with this ready, I'm going to come up here. I do the easy install. I don't shake the bees. So what I do is I have a couple of boards in here. I'm going to set the can right, the package, thank you, right on there. And then I set the can, the feeder can, right on top of here. Even though I've got the honey in there, I'd like to let them finish off their sugar water that's in there. So this is prepped. And then this goes on top. That one. And that's ready to go. And then my lid's ready here over to go on top of that. Another thing, if you noticed last year, I didn't have a table. I think it's a good thing to have a table to put things on. to work on as well. So, update on last year's bees. I'm pretty sure the mites got them. So sad about that. Both my hives here and one of my son-in-law's hives died. We're pretty sure it's because of the mites. So we'll have to see what this year brings. Okay, first thing you want to do is you're gonna get your sprayer going. Come on. Come on. Suck on that for me. It's just sugar water. Go, there you go.
Woo! You are quite the sucker.
It's just sugar water, so get your sprayer going. Spray your bees a little bit. Both sides. Because they're up there, you know, you're not getting the middle one, so you can give it a little bop. Some of them will fall, you can get more.
Calm down, Megan.
I've got a daughter here that hasn't seen me do this yet. So she's a little excited. Okay. Then what you're going to do is pull this off. Now there's going to be bees on the bottom of it. And some are going to fly out. Not a big deal. Just put that over there, so you've still got some bees on there. So I just take that right in. Set it on top of the, carefully, because when you set it down on your little blocks in here, there's bees underneath it. Okay. That's in there. Then you're going to carefully hang on to that so it doesn't fall. Once again, some bees are going to come out with a queen. Oh, that was not hooked on very good. That's not good.
How are you going to get it out?
Pause.
Pause.
That was good. Okay, you ready? Queen's in the bottom. We're going to try a little box catcher. See if I can't get her out of the bees. Because she's down in there.
Where no man dare go.
I'm sure some people would just reach their hand down in there and grab it. Okay. There's the queen. Look out, bee. It worked. So you do need duct tape and tie wire.
Just in case.
Okay. Excuse me, bees. Excuse me. Okay. I don't want to get in there quite yet. Have fun. Get off there. Don't recommend that if you don't have a suit on.
See how they're buzzing just a little differently?
Okay, she's in there. You can see that? She's alive and well in there.
Unhappy.
Unhappy. Okay, you've got a cork on one end. That's what you need your knife for. See if I can remember how to do this again.
She's got to be walking away from you.
Okay, you watch her while she's in there. You start getting your cork out. Ouch. Okay, it's mostly out, I hope. You're gonna pull the cork when she's walking away from you. Put your finger over it. You grab the marshmallow. When she's walking away from you, she's away from me. Shove it on there. Okay, now what's gonna happen is these bees are gonna eat that from the outside and release her in about a day and a half, 2 days. And Let's see. My duct tape. There it is. Let's see if we can't make a better strap than they had on there.
Look at these bees are nazzing.
Yep, things are changing. Okay. When you put her in there, put it so the marshmallow is down, for one. And two, put it so that the cage, the screen, is to the side of the frame. Okay, come on in here. I'll take this off. Okay, the bees have to be able to get to her, so you can put it so that it's to the side and somewhat in the center of your box.
Duct tape saves the world again.
Yep, duct tape saves the world. I'm going to put a little more piece on there to
make sure she doesn't fall like the other
hold
one.
that. Okay. So that's that part. She's in there and ready to go. Now what the screen on the queen cage is for her attendants to take care of her. And they will. Okay, I'm going to spray them just a little bit more. The sugar water settles them down a little bit.
Gives them something to do.
And they clean each other off, so yeah, it gives them something to do. Now I'm going to dump a little bit of the bees, gentle dump, right on top of the queen. And they'll start taking care of her. Then I'm just going to gently, slowly work this down so the bees get out from underneath it. Oh, I got a ways to go, don't I? Because I don't want to kill any more bees than I have to. Okay, just like that. And when I check back in a couple of days, 99% of the bees will be out of the box.
Unless they're dead.
Okay, and down in taking care of the hive, starting the hive going. And that's how I got everything done. Okay.
Unless you want to try and herd the bees.
Nope, I'm good. I'm not herding any bees in. Okay, and I've got my opening up here for air, as well as I've got an opening here. Be careful to set that back on nicely. And I have hived a package again. Didn't hit my head like I did last year, and didn't forget a million things like I did last year. So, thanks for watching.